Hello, Talisman the Magical Quest game fans. I'm the Talisman Wizard, and I'm here with my first real-life playthrough, solo play. We're going to do 1v1, Talisman 4th Edition Revised, and I shall be the game master, so to speak, controlling two characters, and I will make them fight each other to the death. We shall play with the standard rules in every way, with the base game here all set up for your viewing pleasure. Hopefully you're all good with this angle and with the sound and everything and the lighting. This is my first endeavor finally getting the angle I like. I've done some videos like this in the past on different channels, and I never could quite find the right angle to make it all look pretty good the way I wanted it to, but today it looks like I did. I'm pretty happy with this, so I hope you are too. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like and share this video. Stay up to date on the latest from the Talisman Wizard. But let's get right into it, alright? So I'm going to reach over here, pick up the character cards, give them a little shuffle. I did already shuffle the adventure deck and the spell deck, so I'm just going to give a little shuffle here, and I shall... Should we pick from 3 each? Yeah, let's do it that way so we have some choices. Yeah. Alright, we got one here. We'll put the rest back. Alrighty. Let's pick character 1. Alright, so it looks like we have the sorceress. Alright, we got the sorceress. I'll put it right here. We have the elf, and we have the monk. Alright, so I won't spend too much time explaining what all the special abilities are for all these characters and what their craft and strength is and all that good stuff. This video is kind of meant for people, fans who already know quite a bit about the base game. So if you're new to Talisman, you know, I probably won't explain overly too much of the rules, just because it's kind of, I'm trying to focus on people that already know the game and love the game and kind of cater to them. But with that being said, I could give at least a little brief rundown for anyone that isn't familiar with the game. Alright, so elf, I'll sum it up. He's pretty balanced, pretty powerful. He can teleport from woods to woods when he gets into these wood spaces around the board. He can evade things in the woods, and he doesn't have to roll in the forest. Sorceress, good spellcaster, more on the craft side of things, pretty good with fate and evil. Elf's good. Monk is good. He's kind of a specialized character. He can't use weapons or armor, but he gets a little advantage when praying, when he's rolling the dice in a praying situation, and to get some bonuses. And he does add his craft value to his strength during battle, so he can add 3 plus 2, and once you start building up your strength, you always at least get that 3 bonus when you're doing a strength battle. Anyway, I think not knowing what the other character is going to be at this point might give a bit of an advantage to this character here, but let's just go with the, I don't know, elf. I like the elf. We're going to go with the elf. We'll discard these. I'll put them away. Alright, so we got the elf in one corner, and let's find out what we got next. We got dwarf. Love him. Thief. Pretty awesome. Warrior. Awesome. Alright, so with these 3, dwarf, pretty much my favorite all-around character here. He's just super balanced, and he's great for rushing to get to the very center. Tons of fate, more life than usual. Thief, he steals stuff from people, annoying character for others, but great for whoever's being the thief. Pretty versatile, pretty quick little guy. Warrior, good for just straight up battling, good strength, bad fate, pretty good lives, more than usual. And elf, who would be good against him? Let's go with the dwarf. Dwarf's always good. Alright, so we got dwarf and elf. I'll put them over in the sides here. Hopefully I have enough space here to have an inventory and such. Alright, So, seeing as you can't really, probably necessarily, well, definitely can't read everything on these cards from the angles I have, I will, well, you'll rely mostly on my commentary to make sense of everything, but you do get a pretty good view of the board. You can see what's going on. It'll be pretty fun. Yeah, I hope so. All right, so we'll get ready. Dwarf has 5 fate. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm just gonna stack them all, save space here. So there's 4 and 5 and 1 gold, of course. And base game, everyone starts with 1 gold. 5 lives. And that's it for that. And 3 fate for the elf. 1 gold. 4 lives. Excuse me, getting over a cold. Alrighty, there we are. So, with our characters in mind, let's just see who gets to go first. So, here's for the dwarf, here's for the elf. Looks like we got a 4 to 3. Dwarf shall begin the game. Alright, this is exciting, so pumped. Okay, here we go. First turn. Dwarf. Oh, sorry. Jumped the gun there. Got to get the character pieces, of course. Let's see. So we've got dwarf. Meh. Elf. We'll pick purple and yellow for the colors. Those contrast well. For the little stands, little bottom things there. Dwarf will be purple, elf will be yellow. Alright, at this point, leave a comment who you think is going to win. Of course, when you're watching this video, it's not live, so you'll be able to skip the end and say, but either way, leave a comment right now who you think is going to win, then leave another comment, whether you're surprised they lost or won, and so on and so forth at the end of the video. How about that? Alright, dwarf starts in the crags. Elf starts in the forest. Opposite ends. Perfect. Alright, so here we go with the dwarf. 6. So 4, 5, 6. Hills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Graveyard. Hills, of course, because he can evade in the hills. Let's see what we get. Alright, we got raiders. I'll just show you there. There's the raiders. It's an event. Band of raiders attacks you and steals all your gold. They immediately stash the gold at the oasis, place the gold there, and retreat to their hideout. Place the raiders on the discard pile. Yep. Alright. Discard pile. And thief. Dwarf loses his gold on the oasis. Okay. On to the elf. Rolls a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not going to go to the graveyard because that's for good evil characters. So he'll instead go to the tavern and roll 1 die. A 1 means he gets drunk and collapses in a corner and misses 1 turn. Is he going to fade it? Why not? We'll roll a fate. Yep. Boatman offers to ferry you to the temple as your next move. Huh. Now normally if I'm here just playing against someone, I probably wouldn't make such a move like that this early. Anyway, I'll think about it for the elf's sake. By the end of the next turn, the start of the next turn, he has the option to go over here to the temple and roll 2 dice, see what happens. Good or bad. Could be some good stuff, could be some bad stuff. Alright. So, back to the dwarf. 1 for the dwarf. Let's avoid the city. No one likes being a toad, am I right? Anyway, draw 1. Unicorn, add 1 to your strength and 1 to your craft. Lovely artwork there. Okay. And I like to place little... You know what? I'm not going to do it this time. We'll just No, it'd be good for you visually. Viewers, 1 craft, 1 strength, 1 craft. Okay, so now the dwarf stands at 4 and 4 with strength and craft. And yeah, back to the elf. Oh yes, elf has the option of going across the temple, and I think just for the sake of spicing it up and doing something different, he will do it. Roll 2 dice at the temple to pray. 7 equals gain 1 craft. He will gladly take that. Here we are. And there is his craft. He's at 5 and 3. 5 craft, 3 strength. Okay, back to the dwarf. 3. 1, 2, 3 tavern. 1, 2, 3 city. I don't want to have to deal with being a toad this early. Don't want to roll a 1 at the city. Gamble and lose 1 gold. He has no gold to lose, so he's not going to waste a fate trying to get something else. Back to the elf. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Black Knight. Well, let's go to the runes and avoid that situation, shall we? Alright. Draw 1. Book of Spells. You have found the fabled Book of Spells. And you gain your full complement of spells according to your current craft, and this is discarded. Okay, his craft's 5, so he gets 2 spells. And one of them is Destroy Magic. I'm going to place them face down just so I know that they haven't been used yet. And Destruction. What was this again? Alright, Destroy Magic and Destruction. Not the best of spells, but something. Alright, and dwarf. 6, he can go to either corner. City. Still want to avoid that. Alright, village. He's going to roll there at the village mystic, and a 5 is gain a 1 craft. Oh wow. He's building up that craft already. Okay. Elf. 3. 1, 2, 3. Go to the Oasis. 1, 2, 3 to the Cursed Glade. Oasis. And he draws 2 cards. Doesn't get the gold right away. Bag of gold. 2 bags of gold. Wow. What a lucky elf. So, that's 3 plus that one. 4 gold. Wow, that's one rich elf all of a sudden. Wowie. Lucky. Alright, so he's got 5 gold now. Okay, back to the dwarf. 6, he can go to either corner again. He'll go back to the tavern and gamble some more. 1, he gets drunk and collapses in a corner, misses 1 turn. Let's fade it. 4 is much better. He gains a gold. Gambles and wins 1 gold. Alright. Checking out everything. Make sure we're all good here. It looks like we are. Awesome sauce. Back to the elf. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chasm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Runes. And draws a prince. Alright. Good follower. Decent follower. Back to the dwarf. Hills. Forest. Easy choice. Hills. Amulet. Ooh, no spells affect him. He can't cast them either. He'll take it. Okay. Does the elf want to do anything? He knows the amulet is held, so he can't really do anything. No reason to use these right now. Okay. Elf. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Warlock's Cave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cursed Glade or out the Sentinel Gate to the Sentinel Space to draw 1. Let's get a quest. Well, what quest do we got? We got discard 1 follower. Oh, that's easy. Discard the prince. Gain a talisman. Bingo. Alright, that was quick. Okay, back to the dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4 woods. 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3, 4. Tavern. Let's go to the woods. Tavern's getting a little old. Holy moly. We got the ring. Add 1 to your strength, 1 to your craft. Lovely. He's getting powerful. Holy moly already. Got a snowballing. So let's take a status check here. We got 3, 4, 5 strength. 3, 4, 5, 6 craft. 6 and 5. Wow. Good start for the dwarf. And we got 5 and 3 for the elf with a talisman, a couple spells. All right. Pretty good action so far. All right, back to the elf. Rolls a 2, chasm or oasis. We'll go to the oasis. Draws a magic stream and magical vortex. Magical vortex comes first, sweeps up all his spells, which honestly weren't that good anyway, so not too big a deal for him. So that takes all his spells away. Then he gets the magic stream, which is sitting here, and it has 4 total strength on it, which he can drink freely from. And of course he gets the first one, so there's 3. Alright, and then let's go back to the dwarf. 3, 1, 2, 3 fields or fields. He'll go to, I don't know what, fields over here. Draw 1. Gets a guide, decent follower. Don't have to roll in the chasm, crags, or forest unless you wish to. And back to the elf, who's now got to go to either of the deserts and lose a life, or lose a fate and try again. We'll do that. Might be time for him to get out of here, except that the magic stream's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the runes and draw a card. It's a devil. And he's of good alignment, so in this case he will lose a life. Oh no. Avoided the desert but got cursed by the devil. Or a devil. Anyway. Alright, back to dwarf. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go this way. Draw 1. Ghost materializes in the graveyard. How fitting. Alright, and then back to the elf. Let's see, he'll go to the Cursed Glade, draw 1 card. Can't use any magic objects or spells. Oh, gets a mule. Lovely. Adds 4 more slots to his object capacity. Excuse me. 3, 1, 2, 3 fields. 1, 2, 3 fields for the dwarf. Let's go this way. Draw 1. Pixie. Need not roll in the forest unless you wish to. Evade creatures and characters in the woods. He's getting those nice followers. Alright. And back to the elf. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the magic stream and the oasis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, let's do it. But he draws 1 to fill in the 2 card gap. He's got a guide as well. Lovely. I'm going to put these right on here. And I might scooch this over a bit. Dice on the city. Don't mind the wascally wabbits in the background. Alright. And he gets them strength. Okay. And so we go back to dwarf. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. City. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ghost in the graveyard. I think he can beat the ghost and get his fate back afterwards when he visits the graveyard. Well, he'll have to pay, but yeah. Alright, so it's going to be our first battle of the game. And that took a while. Or psychic combat, I should say. Alright, so it's dwarf 4, 5, 6 to ghost 4. Okay, 6 to 4. So here's the dwarf. He has a total of 8 and a total of 5 for the ghost. So Dwarf wins the first psychic combat we've witnessed. He'll have a trophy, which I'm just going to stick right here. And back to the elf. Nope. Wait. Graveyard. Neutral. Pay a gold. Get a fate. Because he used one earlier. Oops. Come on. Don't fall apart on me now. Alright. Yep. Got his full 5. Alright. Now back to the elf. 6. 1. You'll go this way. Draw 1. Bag of gold. Wow, could he possibly get any richer and yet not have much to do with the gold yet? Alright, dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plains. Fields. Plains, please. Draw 1. Phantom. Evil character gets a wish. Nope. He's not evil. Elf. Draw 1 at the hills by the sentinel. Go to the woods. I think he might try to get out of here in a moment. Another talisman. Wowee. 2 talisman. Call that a insurance policy. Okay, here's dwarf. 4. Plains or fields? Fields, please. Draw 1. Storm. Everyone in that outer region misses a turn. So, 2 turns in a row now for the elf. Here's the turn 1. He's going to go out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he could try to attack, but the dwarf is pretty strong. He's got 3, 4, 5. 2, 5, 5 to 5. Should we have them battle and then he could try to take his ring? Ooh, I like this. Yes, let's fight. Alright, so it is 5 to 5. We'll see who rolls higher and who wants to use a fate or not. Anyway, dwarf. It's all about who rolls higher. Ooh, elf got rickety wrecked. Is he going to use his last fate to try to roll a 6? Let's see what happens. Holy moly, the elf won. 6, 5. Okay. Wowie. So, alright then. Elf wins. He's going to take the ring away from Mr. Dwarf. Put it right there. So now he just one-upped him. Alright, Dwarf. Feeling a little injured now. He rolls a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fields. Fields. How about this way? Draw 1. Angel, if you're good, you gain a life. Evil, lose a life. No effect if you're neutral. He's neutral. No effect. Back to the elf. 3. Forest. Sentinel space. Sentinel space it is to draw 1. Armor, lovely for him. I'm going to put this armor right here. Roll a 4, 5, or 6. When you've lost a battle, you don't lose a life. Dwarf. 6. Fields. 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 Draw 1. Witch. Uh-oh. It is the witch. This could be a toad moment. Oh, 2 lose 1 life. Ooh. He'll take the life loss. He doesn't want to try to reroll and risk being a toad. I really don't like being a toad. Don't want to see that happen. Elf it is. 6. Forest. Woods. Let's go to the woods. He might start jumping around in the woods like he ought to. Oh, fairy, stranger. Fairy seeks a champion. First good character landing here. Grants one of the wish of blah blah blah. Gain a spell, gold, strength, craft, life, or fate, or teleport to any other space in this region. he will gain a strength. Alright. Dwarf. And that's a 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fields. This way, please. Draw 1. Goblin, strength 2. Dwarf rolls a 6. Goblin rolls a 6. But dwarf is much more strong, so we can do the math and know that the dwarf wins. Alright. Elf teleports this way to this woods, as he has that special ability. Strength 5 ogre, and elf is 6, 7. 7 to 5. Here's the elf. Here's the ogre. Elf wins. He gets his first trophy. And then we go back to the dwarf. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 plains. 1, 2, 3, 4 fields. Plains it is. Draw 1. Giant, strength 6. All right. So yeah, okay. 3, 4 to 6. Dwarf rolls with 4 strength. 3, that makes 7. 6 plus 6. Okay. Giant wrecks the dwarf. That's another life lost. Darn gummit. Feel sorry for the dwarf. He's my favorite. Elf is going ham. Alright. Elf, he's gonna keep teleporting around. He'll go to these woods. Finds the magic portal. And he'll go through it. 6, he goes to the plane of peril. Should he make a run for it? I don't know, maybe. Alright. Dwarf 1. Hills it is. Spectrecraft 3. Pretty cool art. And craft 5 to 3. Dwarf. 10 to 5. Win. Win, win, win. And he's got enough craft trophies to turn in for another +1 to craft. Discard that. Get one of these. Put it there. Alright. Elf. He's got 2 talisman. Strength of 6, 7. Craft of 6. Should he try to go? I mean, worst that happens, he gets kicked out somewhere in the outer ring again. So let's just see what happens. He goes to the crypt, which is the strength root. And with his strength of 6, 7, he rolls 3 dice and basically needs to get 7 or less with this. So let's see if he can get really lucky. Nope. That's a 9, 10. Then he has no fate to spend. So that's 10 minus 7. That's going to equal 3, which puts him at Portal of Power. Alright. And he lands there and draws 1. He gets a helmet, which he doesn't really need, but could be good alchemy material later. Alright. Dwarf. 2. Woods. City. Let's go to the woods. Draw 1. Siren. All characters in this region must miss 1 turn. He's in a different region than the elf, so elf gets 2 turns again. Alright, and here we go. So, 2 for the elf. He'll go to the Hidden Valley and draw 3 cards. And the first one is a Dragon of Strength 7. Second one is 2 bags of gold. Third one is Magic Wand. Oh my goodness, he's got to beat the dragon to get any of those, though. Okay. So, but he can, because he's got Strength 7 to 7. So this could be interesting. So here's 4 elf, 3 dragon, 1. Okay, elf wins. Turns the dragon in for a strength. Picks up 2 bags of gold, as if he needs any more gold, really. Come on now. You can tell I'm kind of rooting for the underdog dwarf right now. I don't even want to count that gold. As you can see, there's a pile. Alright, and he gets the wand, of course. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objects. So here's the 6th. And he always has 1 spell now, so he gets this one, which is teleport. Wowie. Okay, we'll put that right in here. Alright, and back to the dwarf. No, wait. That was the first turn. He gets another one. 1. He'll go right here, draw 1. Craft 5 Wraith shouldn't be hard for him because he's got 5, 6. So, well, anyway. There's for the elf, there's for the wraith, and elf wins. Picks up another trophy. Back to the dwarf, finally. And there's a 3. Fields. This way. No, actually, this way. Because we might want to go to the portal. Craft 2 Shadow. 6 to 2. Here we go. That's dwarf. Shadow. Dwarf wins. Another trophy. Elf. Six. Let's go out. This way. Draws 1 water bottle. He could have used that earlier. Don't lose life in the desert. And dwarf. Fight the giant again. Or fields. Because he rolled a 2. Hobgoblin, strength 3. 4. 4 to 3. Dwarf. Hobgoblin. Dwarf wins. Another trophy. And elf. 3. City, chapel. He'll go heal his lives for free. Get 1 more. Dwarf. Magic portal, let's try. 6, oh my, he goes the plane of peril. Unfortunately doesn't have a talisman yet, but alright, elf. 1, let's go this way, the fields, draw 1. Bandit, strength 4. And his strength is now 4, 7, 8. 8 to 4. Elf, okay, I'm not even going to roll for the bandit. That's a 6, that's an auto win. So there's another strength trophy. He'll turn in the bandit and the ogre for a strength. And we'll just take a big one now because he's got 5 worth there. Okay, wowie. Big time. High roller. Alright, and dwarf obviously can't go any further here. He's going to go back out. Doesn't have a talisman. Mephistopheles. If you're evil, gain a craft. Good or neutral converts you to evil. Alright, so dwarf's evil. Evil dwarf. Let's put this right here. Alright, and then we're going to go with elf again. 2. We'll go here. Plains, draw 1. Alchemist, lovely follower to have, as if he needs another source of gold. Alchemist can convert objects to gold. So he'll do that right now with the helmet, which is the thing he needs the least. Get himself another gold. I don't even know what he's going to do with all that gold. Dwarf, 6. I think he needs to go get a talisman, the dwarf does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, yeah, that's an easy choice. But what's here? Holy Lance! But he can't have it because he's evil. But it adds 1 to strength in battle, 3 against dragons. But he picks up at least the magic stream strength. Elf. Hills. Sentinel. Let's go Sentinel space. Draw 1. Axe. Alright, nice. Picks up an axe. He can build a raft in the woods or forest, or it just adds 1 to his strength in battle. Dwarf. Runes. Woods. Woods it is. Draw 1. Holy Grail. No evil character may have it. Add 1 to your craft. Don't lose a life in the desert. Okay. And then elf. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crags. Village. Try to fight the sentinel. Go in again. What the heck? Come on now. Let's fight. And if he gets in, he's going 1, 2, 3 right there. Okay, trying to fight sentinel. It's actually 10 to 9. Elf. Sentinel. Ooh, no fate. But he's ahead of him. So, actually, even though they both rolled a 1, well, elf wins. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. Portal of Power Space. Draw a card. Strength 3. Ape. That might be an auto win at this point. 10 to 3. Yeah, I think so. So there's another trophy. Dwarf. 1. Temple it is. Hope he gets a talisman. 4 is not good. Lose 1 follower. Oof. Plenty of fate. Let's reroll the 1. Oh, 5 is even worse, isn't it? Enslaved. Oh. Stay here until you roll a 4, 5, or 6 for your move. Oh, golly. Sorry, dwarf. I messed you up. Okay, here comes... Oh, woof. Alright. Elf. 6. He's just going to try to go in. He'll use strength. Strength is 8, 9. So, he rolls 2 dice, tries to get 9 or less. There's exactly 9, so he makes it in. And dwarf needs to roll 4, 5, or 6. Nope, he's staying. And elf tries the strength root again. And he needs 9 or less. Holy moly, there's 9. Haha, that's amazing. Okay, and can the dwarf get out of jail? Nope, not this time. Oh wait, he can fade it. What am I doing? Sorry, dwarf, I'm not doing you justice, buddy. Try it again. There you go, you got a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chasm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hidden valley. Let's go. Draw 3. Lion, strength 3. Hermit. Maze. Uh-oh. Okay, lion first, strength 3, so he's got 3, 4, 5. 5 to 3. Here's the dwarf. Lion. Dwarf wins. Beats the lion. He'll turn those in for a strength there. 3, 6, 7, 8. And then the hermit materializes. Oof. At 5, which is Crags. And first character to get there gets a talisman. And the maze, if your craft is less than 5, you must miss 1 turn. Nope, he's all good there. And dice with death. Dice with death for the elf. Here's for the elf. 7, here's for death. 8. Oof. Okay, that's a loss of life, and he's got to do it again next turn. Alright. Dwarf 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there you go. Get the hermit, and then do nothing at the crags because you can. Haha. All right, good. Talisman. Dice with death again. Elf. 7. Death. 8 again. Oh no, there's another life lost. Is he gonna turn back? Oh, he's gonna teleport. Oh, okay. Dwarf. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Graveyard. Hills. Hills, please. Draw 1. 2 bags of gold. Once again, dice with death. Here's for elf. 5. Death. 7. Oh no. Elf really ought to turn around at this point. Probably next turn he'll just turn around. Or I could call an audible and say, if the elf dies, game over. Just to call it good on this first episode. We'll see. Alright, and... well, that wouldn't be too epic. We'll see. Okay, dwarf. 6. Draw 2 at the ruins. Healer. Sorcerer. Heals 2 lives for free. Nice. Back to full health here. And sorcerer, buy spells. 1 gold each. 1 per visit. He'll do it. Even though he's got to drop the amulet to use it. Counter spell. Alright, and should the elf risk it for the biscuit? Honestly, probably not. He's going to turn back, waste that turn. Dwarf goes. 1 to the phantom to get a wish. His wish shall be, because he's evil, he gets this wish. He'll, yeah, let's try and rush the game. He's going to teleport to the magic portal, try to roll a 6. Gets a 5, which is temple. Close enough. Let's go with it. Roll 2 dice at the temple. Let's hope he doesn't get enslaved again. 8. Ooh, gain a spell. Nice. Ooh, healing. Lovely. Alright, and elf moves again. Has to just do 1 at a time. Dwarf. 6. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to go through the door, which actually he can auto do because he only has to roll 1 die to open the portal of power by craft, and his craft's already 6. Do the math. He makes it in. Will he attempt to attack the elf? Probably not, because his strength is much less. So he'll just sit there. Elf will go out. He'll draw 1 card. Ooh, strength 7 dragon. Okay, but he's 8, 9, 10. 10 to 7. Here's the elf. Here's the dragon. Alright, elf wins. Gets another strength. Really needs some life, though. He's down to 1. Okay. Dwarf gonna go the mines route. See if he can rush this game and beat the elf while he's weak. So, mines. He's got to roll 2 dice only, not 3, because he's got that ability. He needs to roll 6 or less. 5! Incredible! Way to go, dwarfy dwarf. Elf. 5. He'll go to the woods. He's safe in the woods anyway. Another talisman? Really? Okay, he's gonna alchemize this talisman for gold. Oh, lots of gold. Alright. Dwarf gets to advance. He rolls 1 die to see how many lives he's gonna have to lose. Lucky, lose 1 life. How about 1 pixie instead? Sacrifice. And elf really needs to pull out of this hole. In fact, should be easy for him because he literally can just use teleport. Oh, but guess what? You know what? Dwarf, as he sees this happening, is like, no, I'm gonna drop the amulet. And I'm gonna counterspell you. You can't do that. Oh, counterspells the teleport. But the elf gets another spell. He's got healing. Alright. Well, he still already used his 1 spell slot. His 1 spell that he had at the start of his turn, so he can't use another one right this second. He was going to use teleport. That got countered, so instead the elf is going to roll and hope he gets a 3, I guess, and go to the chapel. No, he got a 6, which puts him here or forest. Well, he's safe in the forest. He's going to sit there and do nothing. And then once his turn's over, he can cast one spell on someone else's turn. So I guess the reasonable thing to do here is to let the elf heal himself, even though I really want the dwarf to kill him off and win the game. And the dwarf has healing as well. But anyway, yeah, we'll be reasonable here. Healing for the elf. Cast it as required. And he's allowed to do so now. And then anyway, it's the dwarf's turn. He goes, the Pit Fiends fights how many? 4 of them at strength 4. His strength 5, 6. Here's the first one. Dwarf beats him. Second one. 8 to 8. He'll take the tie. And back to the elf. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll go back to the woods, be safe in the woods, draw 1 card. Oh, he's supposed to have another spell. Immobility. Alright. Oh, Rune Sword. He can't have it because he is good. But this is my favorite weapon. Take a good look at that. Oh yeah, baby. No good character may have the Rune Sword. Add 1 to your strength during battle. When you use the Rune Sword in battle to defeat an enemy or another character and then cause him to lose a life, you gain 1 life. Very nice. So he'll have to ditch that right there. And he'll just go ahead and cast Immobility right now on the dwarf. Dwarf can't do anything. Elf gets another spell. He's got Nullify. He'll have to wait a bit on that, but he can get rid of all the dwarf spells. Alright, now he immobilized him, got another spell. Elf is going to teleport to the other woods. Draws a wild boar, strength 1. That's a definite auto win. Not even going to roll. And then we have, second Pit Fiend once again. There's a 5 for the dwarf, 4 for the Pit Fiend. That should be a win, right? Yep, that's a win. 1 more to fight. There's for the dwarf, there's for the Pit Fiend, and that's a win. So he gets to move to Valley of Fire next time. Okay, and Elf's going to be a douche. Use the Nullify, make the dwarf lose his only spell, which is healing. Then the elf is going to come on over to... Well, he's got a good chance to get in there now. Magic portal over in that woods for Warlock's Cave. We'll take it. Do nothing there. Valley of Fire, and oh, sorry, elf is supposed to have another spell. Alright, it is counter spell. And elf 6. He'll just go over here, draw 1. Hobgoblin, strength 3, definite auto win. Just look at that, how much strength the elf has. So, alright, that's enough here to get another strength. Come on, dwarf, I'm rooting for you, but I'm not going to hold back with the elf. Alright, here we go, dwarf. He goes into the very center to the Crown of Command, begins casting the command spell, and what do we got? No loss of life, but he's going to use a fate. There's a loss of life, and the... Oh, actually, counter spell. Get another one. Divination, he gets to look at the top 5 cards of the adventure deck. Take a peek. Alright, elf 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you could try to go in again, which at this point, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. He almost gets in automatically, but let's just go for it here. 2 dice. 6, yeah, he gets in. Oh, dwarf sweating now. Here we go, dwarf. Oh, he misses. He gets him. And here's elf. He's gonna go to the crypt. He's rolling. He's trying to get 11 or less. Ooh, he gets way less. 7. Dwarf, come on, get him. Get him. Fade it, buddy, fade it. Yeah, buddy. Got him. 2 more to go. Dice with death again. Let's see what happens here. Elf's not turning back at this point. Oh, that's for elf. That's 9. That's for death. Oh, he beats death. 9 to 5. Here we go, dwarf. 5. Oh, 1 life left for the elf, and he's got no healing spell. He probably over exaggerated his power a bit there, but alright. Werewolf Den. If the elf makes it in to fight the dwarf, it's game over for the dwarf. It'll basically be an auto win with the mathematics here, because the dwarf only has 5, 6 versus 8, 9, 10, 11. So if you rolled a 6 and you rolled a 1, it could be a tie, but yeah, I'm just gonna say if the elf makes it in there, I'm gonna call it a win for the elf. If the dwarf kills him before he gets in there, obvious win there, but I'd rather not do the whole standoff over and over thing. Oh wait, I miscalculated, didn't I? 3, 4, 5, 6. No, yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's see. So, okay, he's fighting the werewolf. Elf is fighting the werewolf. Werewolf strength? Only 5. That's an auto win. Alright, dwarf. Get him, buddy. Get him. Come on, dwarf. Get him. That's the game. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. The dwarf is victorious. Let's see if we get him in focus. Way to go, dwarf. You done did it, buddy. Boom. Knocks over the old elf. Stands victorious on the Crown of Command. Alright, well that was a pretty fun 1v1 battle, I would say, of Talisman 4th Edition Revised. I really do appreciate your viewership, folks. This is the first in real life Talisman video on this channel. I hope you enjoyed it, and I do hope that you hit the like button on this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you want to see more, and stay up to date on the latest from the Talisman Wizard. Much appreciated. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, concerns, even criticisms, as long as they're constructive. I'd appreciate any and all feedback. With that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Signing off.